All right, test 1 2. Test 1 2, looking good. Let's grab all of our friends. And bingo, here we go. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Depends on where you're watching from today. Dante here. Glad to be with you guys for another beautiful day here in OFA. I'm excited to get right into it. Look at you. Adrian's got her hand up immediately. Love to see that. If anybody else has any questions, please just make sure to raise your hand. Looks like we're starting to see the Christmas lull. Happens every single December. I realize life is getting crazy. We have all these things happening every single day that aren't normally happening. So I get it. December gets wild. We definitely see a little decrease in people. Sorry. Still getting over a little cold. Got a cough going on. But we definitely see less people in December, and that is A-okay. That's just how the world works. That gives me more time to work with you guys to be more specific on the questions that you have. So anybody who has a question, feel free to raise your hand. Yes, that's good, Zoom. Any questions, feel free to raise your hands. Let's get right into it. Adrian, you're going to be first. Good morning.
Good morning, Dante.
Hey.
I went ahead and implemented your changes yesterday that you talked about. So now I'm just unclear about some things I have on my funnel, whether I
Sure.
be there. So that's what I have questions about today.
Go ahead. Let's take a look if you can share your screen.
Okay.
All right, it's coming through. Bingo. Gotcha. Oh, you're still muted, Adrian. I might be able to hit this magic button for you. Nice.
Okay. Can you see my screen now?
I gotcha.
Okay. For some strange reason, my Zoom is not coming up in my browser, so that's why I have to toggle back and forth between the two.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, so you want to look at it completely and then, or you want to look at it in edit
Oh,
mode?
yeah. Well, what are your questions?
Okay, so my questions is on my second funnel. Okay, so I went ahead and implemented this. I just got to figure out to make this a little bit smaller, this image.
Yep.
But this is what we said before the fold. This is what you wanted to see. And then after the fold, I wasn't sure if I should put the testimonies here because I do have testimonies in the first one as well. But I know you talked about having more testimonies is good,
Mm-hmm.
after. So I have testimonies here. And then I have here is where I have before you go, grab. This is after the after fold. And my image is going to be here. I'm still working on the image.
Okay.
And then I'm okay with that. And then let me see. I have my frequent asked questions.
Nice. And do you have more reviews?
I have some in the beginning. I have like 3 in the beginning and three in the first in the sales part, and then 3 in this one. Why is it not showing the other stuff that's here? This is weird. Let me go back to
Are you trying to exit in the top left? Or are you trying to go back to that sales page maybe? That's that page on the very left-hand side.
well, I was trying to get to the other things that I have in here, but it's not showing up for some strange reason in the edit mode. I don't know why it's not showing up.
We can hit our eyeball then in the top right, and let's see what we have.
Yeah.
The reason I ask if you have more reviews, on this page, you're selling the real pack, right? So
Yeah.
if you have more reviews of people who have bought your reel pack and have been happy with it, I would put those at the very bottom of this page, your order form. I know you have 3 at the top, and I love those 3 at the top. That works really, really, really well. So,
Okay.
but I would also have more reviews at the very bottom below frequently asked questions.
Okay. All right. So this is the part that I'm not sure. So it was in this part here. Okay. So this right here um, is when they can go ahead and get the sneak peek.
Yep.
I don't even think I gave it a name up here, but I need to probably change that a little bit.
Yes, you will.
Yeah, put the sneak peek in here. And then this is when they opt in right here. And then this is where I'm not sure, like, do I need to put, how often do I need to put things, or do I need to put things that resonate with them as far as what I went through, and say, hey, if you don't want to do X, Y, Z or whatever, this is, because I have this paragraph right here, which is one, then I have this here, two, then I have this here, it's three, and then this one's four. And then I just have a bio.
Okay. So your question is really about, like, is it okay to have all that information?
Yes.
Yes, it is absolutely okay to have all that information. In fact, it's the story, your story, that's really going to make people say yes and take the change. Because to be honest, Adrian, there's a million people that sell real packs out there, right? You're not nearly the first person to come up with this. So that means your customers have a large pool to choose from on who they want to buy from. And people buy from who they know, like, and trust. So, yes, you need to have your story. You need to tell people your story, where you came from, where you are today, the things you were able to do along that journey. They're going to resonate with your story. They're going to feel what you're saying, and your story is their story. So, you're injecting yourself right in their day to day lives. You absolutely should have your story there. However, we can display it. We can design it in a better way. Do you see how as you scroll down your page, it's kind of just a lot of words?
Yeah.
And when you look at other people's funnels, you're going to see a little more design to it. And just in, like, images. So right here, unlock your potential. You have the bullets, the 1 through 10, I believe it was. That's
Yeah.
awesome. And then as we go down below, boom, discover the digital marketing secrets. And you can see these check boxes. You have 2 check boxes sitting off to the side. And then all these check boxes, they're pretty tight together. There's not much space in between the two. And my screens are across my room, so this might just be me. But I find myself having to strain my eyes to really read what you have there. And we don't want that. We never want people to have to strain or to really put in effort. We want our funnels to be simple and easy. Down in testimonials, right? We could just use some imagery to break that up a little bit. The one thing I'm seeing too in your testimonials is there's no parentheses at the ends of them. So I can't see that these are like quotes or anything. And then I do see it down here in these others. I could just go on and on and on. At the end of the day, what it comes down to is we could do a little bit extra design to break up the page so it's not just words on words on words on words. And there's a really easy way to do that. Do
Okay.
you do you have the Go Full Page browser extension yet?
No.
Oh, let's go grab that. Let me grab it for you. Let's see, there it is. All right. I just put a link in the chat for you. It's gofullpage.com. Can you see that chat right now?
Um, just give me a minute.
You should see a Zoom control bar at the top or bottom of your screen.
Yeah, but for some, it doesn't bring up the right part of the Zoom. It brings up this part here.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
that's interesting. No worries. Just open up a new browser tab for me.
Well, it's here. It's just underneath.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought it was. It's somewhere here. But
That's
did you
okay. This will be
did you want
fast.
me to did
Open
you
up
want me to
an
pull it up or
just open up a new browser tab. This will be super fast. Type go full page. Go full page, like glass half full.
oh, right here.
Yep, go full page. There it is. Scroll down a little bit. Little more. That one with the camera icon. Yes, right there. Click that. Okay, go ahead and click Get Started. This is Go Full Page. It allows you to take full page screenshots of everything you're looking at, and it's just a simple Chrome extension. So click that blue button, Add to Chrome, on the right-hand side.
Oh.
Bingo. Go ahead and add. Excuse me. All right, bingo. Now, on your browser, you have that jigsaw puzzle in the very top right. Can you click that for me? Great. Now, click this little pin icon. Yes. Great. So Go Full Page has now been added to your Chrome extensions, and you can always easily click it by clicking on that. So here's what we're going to do. Here's a great way that I like to increase my design. I use my robot, Dante I. I also use ChatGPT. So let's go back to your funnel, please. Nice. And preview this page. Eyeball in the top right. Bingo. Now we are looking at click that go to live page at the very top. Great. Now we are looking exactly at your funnel just like a customer would see. I want you to click that go full page icon now. The extension.
Right here. Oh, right here.
Yes, right there. Click it again. Oh, sorry. One more time. There it goes. It's just going to take a second. All right. I think. Click it again for me. Oh, interesting. Click it again.
Is it still, would it be here or is it
No, it's there. It goes. There we go. Pac-Man going across the screen. That makes me happy. All right. Bingo. Now you have an entire full page shot of your funnel step here. I want you to now right click the image on the right in the middle of the screen. Yep. Right click it. Oh, that was a left click. Do that again. And then what kind of laptop are you on?
an Apple?
Okay, so you want to press 2 fingers on the trackpad and then click normally.
Okay.
That's a right click. And we're going to copy image. Bingo. Now, hop over to Dante I. I see you have that tab open. Great. Now, go ahead in your type box down below. Yep. And first off, let's try and paste. That's
Okay.
just Command V. Okay, so for Dante I, we need to upload the files. Really easy. Let's go back to your Go Full page right here. Yep. And then click the download button. Yep. Go ahead and allow. Okay, great. Back to Dante I. Now let's upload. Click the attachment button to the left. Yep. And then your files are probably showing up. On the left-hand side of your files, click your downloads towards the top left. Oh, yep. Now I can see it. Well, it's gonna be that one. So just double click that.
Okay.
Nice. Open. And now I literally just want you to type down below and say, this is the funnel I created. How do I design this better? Beautiful. I do this same exact thing, Adrian, with ChatGPT, and I'll just upload an image of what I have right now exactly, and I'll go to ChatGPT and I'll say, "Hey, I want you to act as my expert designer. How can I design this page and make it convert a little better? Break up the text." I'll literally just go and say that. And then ChatGPT and Dante I, you tell it to give you an image and you will do the building. And it'll just make you an image of what your funnel should look like, all the different blocks and all the how it's going to break it all up. I love using ChatGPT for this. I'm not a designer. Personally, I think design is my worst attribute in this world. Thankfully, I have an amazing wife who is a great designer, and she designs all of our stuff. If I had to design our house, I would have a brown roof, brown ceilings, brown walls, brown couches, maybe a black table, and that would be my design accent. So for you, I would love for you to just take this screenshot, put it into Dante I, put it into ChatGPT as well, and let it become your designer. It'll spit you out new designs, and then once you find a design that you like, just rebuild that in your account.
Okay, so I would just copy it over from what I get here and put it in the funnel. Okay.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
Interesting. It looks like that file didn't paste with you. Press enter again for me. Oh, I don't know why that file didn't submit. I'm seeing it right there on the left-hand side. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know really why that file didn't submit. But anyway, that's the game I would play from here. You did the hard work. You put your words down. You have your marketing messaging. Now we just want to break it up a little bit.
Okay.
Nice. Great question there. What else can we help with today?
That's it.
Oh, nice. Look at you go. Yeah, you're rocking and rolling then.
Yeah, so I'll play around with this and figure out what's going on.
Cool. And to be clear, you could launch this right now today. I think you talked yesterday about like, I'm ready to launch. I'm ready to go serve my people and do the thing. You can launch today. Your conversions would be higher if we just had a better design. And it's really not even about design. It's more about customer journey, just building our page so it's really easy for the eye to follow all the things that we're talking about.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Because I'm sorry, it didn't bring it in because it has what I typed in, but it didn't bring in.
Yeah, I don't know why it didn't bring that in. It looks like I'm seeing a caution sign on that file itself. I'm looking like right here in the middle of the file. It looks like there's a white caution sign, like showing a problem. So
Okay.
in the top there, click that little X. Try and remove that. Yeah, there's an X right there. Okay, great. That removed. That's awesome. I would just go right to ChatGPT. The same thing works in ChatGPT. I would just do it right there.
Okay.
And then a lot of times I'll use ChatGPT as my expert designer, and then I'll redesign the page. I'll do the whole thing. And then I come back to Dante I, and I use Dante I as my expert copywriter. I'll upload him a screenshot of the new design that I've created, and I'll say, hey, help me take all this copy and write master level copy.
Okay.
Yeah, man, bingo. By the end of the day, you're rocking and rolling.
All right. Thank you.
Absolutely, Adrian. Great questions. I can stop your share for you there. All right, bingo. You are all alone. Great questions. Marie is going to be next. Good to see you, Marie. How can I help today?
Hi, Dante. Good morning.
Good morning.
Um, so I did a test on my e-commerce funnel.
Nice.
I purchased something from it, and I wanted to know how I could return the purchase. And the email too that I received, it came like the template. So I guess there's something I need to set up to activate them.
Yes. Let's do it. Go ahead and share your screen.
All right, thank you.
Okay. So first off, you made a test purchase and you said you wanted to return. Did you mean you want a refund?
Yes, to refund it.
Are you sure you want to refund? I ask that because refunds don't look good on your payment processor. You don't want refunds and chargebacks. It
Okay.
keeps your reputation high. So technically, this is all your money, Marie.
Mhm.
You're gonna get it paid back. I would personally, if fiscally available,
Okay.
I would personally tell you to just leave the money and take it out when you take your money out.
Okay, that's fine.
Cool. For future testing, Marie, here's how I really like to do it. I'm super glad you tested. You have no idea how many times people just get excited and don't test. For testing, though, here's how I like to do it. On my initial tests, did you use the test card numbers for your
Yes,
test?
I
Okay.
did. I did the first time, but I did not receive no email from it. So, and two, when I was researching why my this thing on my conversion API could not set up on Facebook, one of the options they gave me was that might be my payment setup is not correct, and if it's not correct and I cannot collect like transactions from it, it would not connect to the Facebook tracking. So I was like, okay, let me just go ahead and test it, and it did go. But the first one that I did the testing card, I did not receive no email from it.
Right. And that could have been from a bunch of stuff. When you use a test card,
Mm-hmm.
you will still receive all of your emails, your automations, all the actions will still be firing. That sounds more to me like the workflow wasn't turned on when you made your test payment. I'm not concerned about that
Okay.
at all. Here's how I like to test. I'll use the test card number for my initial tests just to make sure everything is rocking and rolling. But before I launch, we always want to make a live transaction using a live credit card. So
Mm-hmm.
on that live transaction, I just go to my product and I change the price to $1. And then I go buy my product for $1. It's just $1. Who cares about it, right? I'll leave that dollar. I never have to refund. And if it works at $1, it'll work at 1,000. So use test
Yeah.
cards for your test purchases, make your products $1, and then run a live test on your own product.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yep. It's okay. It's all your money. You'll get it back. You just have to wait a little time, whatever your payout scheduling is. But I definitely would recommend not refunding.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it definitely wouldn't ruin your business or anything, but just trying to make sure that we leave the as much cushion as possible. So next question then would be your workflow, your email, correct? Making sure it's all rocking and rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Let's do that. Let's click on your funnel itself. Beautiful. Oh, and there's our sales page with the workflow connected. Let's go back down. Let me see your order form. Next step down in the build. Great. And there's our order form. On the sales page, Marie, customers don't do anything. The only action on the sales page is a button that takes them to the next step, your order form. You don't actually get customers' information. There's no action taken. So adding them to a workflow on a sales page is basically pointless. You don't have any customer info to put in the workflow. The workflow really happens on the order form here, where customers are actually making a purchase and taking that action. So this is the workflow we really care about. Click those green envelopes for me. And first thing I look at is your 2 workflows are active. That's amazing. You have your abandoned cart and you have your confirmation sequence. That is amazing as well. Let's go check out the confirmation. Yeah, click that one for me,
This one?
please. Yes. And I see 2 triggers at the top. Let's check out your triggers first. Click the workflow trigger step up there. So successful purchase in that funnel. And the page is just going to be order. You can remove this bottom one. Click the
Which
little
one?
the
This
bottom one. Yep. Click that edit icon to the right. Lovely. And then delete bottom left.
Delete.
Yep. Great. So now, when they make an order in this funnel and on that page, they get added in here, which is absolutely perfect. Let's go ahead and close that down. Yep. Great. And nice. You're adding a tag first things first. Love to see that. 2 people were here. So that means people are moving through the sequence. That's fantastic as well. Let's go look at that send email step. And let me just see what's below that also. Get my Picasso drawings out of here. Okay, 2, 2. Yes, looks nice. Looks
Edit email?
nice. No, yes, edit email. And then you mentioned that the email is just the template. It's not, you
Yeah,
didn't make the email.
it came as a template.
Okay, so what are your questions on this?
So I wanted to know how it came as a template, the template that we initially had here before I filled in all of this.
Yep.
So I don't know how I'm supposed to activate it for them to receive this one instead of the template that everybody has before editing them.
Great question. Click publish in the top right. Nice. We published. We're good to go. This is now live. This is the email that customers are going to get. This right here, not your previous template.
Oh, okay. So I need to go and publish all of them.
That's exactly right. Yes.
Okay. All right, Dante, no problem. I still try to run some ads on this funnel, but I don't know. The data looks so horrible.
Really? What are your stats look like so far?
CPC is about almost 3, and I've had just 1 visitor. I don't know. And these are the same videos that I've tested already, so I have an estimate of what I was expecting to see at least.
Interesting. Here we go.
Right here. But
Yeah,
I still think I have a disconnection on the tracking. I don't know, on the tracking system. I have to join John's call today at 12 o'clock to see if he can help. I don't know.
that's a great idea for you to do. Yes. That will be a great thing for you. So yeah, your CPM though, your CPMs are averaging well below 50. Your per click cost is $1.71. CPMs are sitting at an average of $40. That's good. I'm not upset about that. That leads me to think it's the creative. It's the copy and the images or the video that you're using in the ad, because these numbers are actually looking good.
No, this one goes only to ClickFunnels. The rest of this ones goes to Shopify.
Oh, great. So you're actually getting really good CPMs.
Yes, that's what I say. I was expecting something lower than this 2.6
Yeah.
for ClickFunnels. So I don't, because these are videos that I've tested already down here, and I have an estimate of Even if they don't purchase, at least I know people that the number of people that could be clicking on it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just not getting those clicks.
No, it shows just one person here has gone for today, but because I launched it this morning, and it has spent about $8 already, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's high. I would see him probably I don't know, he might have something to tell me
Are you
on it.
using video or images?
No, these are videos and just one image is in it. It's like
Okay.
eight videos and one image.
Oh, nice. Great. That's perfect. Interesting. Yes, I'd love for you to talk to John. John is so much better at ads than I am, to be quite honest with you. Definitely get in that meeting with him and see if he has anything to recommend.
That's fine. All right, Dante, thank you.
Awesome. Great stuff. Great stuff, Marie.
Yeah, so I'll try. If I have any data by tomorrow or Friday, I'll bring it up.
Yes, I'd love to see that. Let's get with John, and then tomorrow we can look at some of your past data and really see what's going on with that ad.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Awesome. You got it, Marie. Mark was just saying, how do we get Dante I? Let me grab him for you right now. Just in case-
Dante, I figured it out. No need.
Okay, cool beans. Just in case anybody... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I think you've got someone else ahead of me, so get with them.
Cool. We can definitely do that, Mark. Just in case anybody else does not have access to Dante I just put the link in the chat down there for you. Dante I is not a chat GPT. He is a custom robot that I got to build myself. I trained him only on what I want to train him on, and that's Russell Brunson. .com secrets, expert secrets, traffic secrets, 108 split test secrets, everything that we need to know. And Russell teaches about marketing. That's Dante I. He's a fantastic strategist and copywriter. He's a terrible technician. I have not taught him any tech of ClickFunnels, so please do not use Dante I for like, how do I change my button color? He's just never going to get you over those hurdles. But for strategy and copywriting and funnel building and strategic offerings, he's a fantastic resource, free to all of you guys, our VIPs. All right. Patricia's up. Let's hop over. Good morning, Patricia. How can I help?
Good morning. Good morning. I'm so excited. I am learning so much from you. I learned so much this morning and I got more to go.
Good.
But I talked to Chris yesterday and she got me straight on my email. So she got it where she did receive the email.
Beautiful.
But how do I go back now? The ones that I already did that didn't get the email, how do I go back in and send them the email? Or do I have to create another email to send them since they're already in there?
What a good question. Can you share your screen with me, please?
Sure. We're not there yet. Oops. Oh, I got to share screen, but there's the button. There it is. There it is.
Coming through right now. Bingo. Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay, so my question is, how did we send this email? Was it a workflow or a...
Yeah, was it a workflow attached to my opt-in?
Okay, great. Let's go to that opt-in funnel then. Nice. Nice. Good job too, Patricia. Good stats so far. I like what I'm seeing there.
I don't see anything. Okay. I'm going to go to the email.
Yes, let's go to that email. Aints and Saints. Okay. Yes. Okay, great. You're going to love this. Go to the very top right, Patricia. There's like, let me get my tool. It'll be so much
Top
easier.
right.
Yeah, right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, click that.
What is that?
This gives you some settings of your workflow, and specifically, this gives you actions that you can have happen in your workflow. And this is what we want to use for this example. What we want to do is we want to back populate our workflow. Back populate means anybody who's run through the workflow, we want to basically send them back up to the top and let them run back through the workflow. Nice. I think you just did it, correct?
Yes.
Beautiful. So reload the browser. This might take a few minutes. It might be instant. Let's just see. Yes, perfect. Okay, and now you can see on the send email step, one is here. So the system is already back populating. All these people, it's already sending them back to the top of the workflow, and they're going to get to go right back through your workflow and experience it just like you want them to.
How they gonna go on their own, or
Nope. Yep, they go on their own. You hit the back populate button. So now they're just starting at the top of your workflow. They're going to get tagged. They're going to get the email. Then they're going to keep going through the workflow. They're going to hit your delays and get the rest of your emails exactly as you built it.
Okay. How will I know? How do I they know they've gone out now?
One really easy way is just by looking at your numbers here. You can see that on the first email, 1 is there. So that before that showed that 0 were there, right? Nobody's on that. So now that we're back populating, it is sending these people back through the workflow as we're talking right now. Yep.
So it says 1 was here, so those other 21 they're gonna go back through.
That's exactly right, Patricia. Yes.
Oh, so I can check back later.
Yes, you absolutely can. You can also go back to that little filter in the top right.
Top right.
Yes. And now you can hit view active runs. Don't worry about doing this now because the system is going to be sending all these people back through. Give it like an hour, but then you can come back and view the active runs, and you can literally see all the contacts that have been put back through this workflow.
Okay.
Nice.
All righty.
What other questions do we have so far?
Oh, I'm just working on the email now, and I'm working on my ebook for my OTO.
Nice.
All right, that's it then. I'll just work on the emails for now.
Oh, that sounds amazing then, Patricia. Great work, as always. Yeah, do me a favor. Exit really quick, and I want to show you the stats I was looking at. And exit one more time, top left. There it is. And what I'm looking at is right here to the right of the funnel. I can see you had 173 unique users. And of those 173 people, we had 32 of them actually opt in. I can see my fields right up top. So yeah, you're getting people to the funnel. People are opting into the funnel. I'm super happy with what I'm seeing so far.
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Now, we can increase it. Your opt-in rate, I want to see for an opt-in funnel like this, I want to see a 30 to 50% opt-in rate. So 100 people come to the funnel, 30 to 50 of them opt in. We're sitting a little bit shy of that right now, so we can definitely increase our conversions, and we can start split testing and trying different words and different design. But there's life. You know, out of just 200, just shy of 200 people, you've had 30 people opt in. That's the market responding. That's them saying, I am interested in this. I do want to do this thing. So that's life, and that's the biggest thing we need to see. Super happy with this so far.
But I don't have 32 people in my customer list.
Let's go see. Click customers on the left-hand side. Now,
Where'd they come from? I've only got 18.
let's see. You can see all of your contacts are tagged on the right-hand side with community guide. Click that tag to the right of any contact. Great. Now, what we did was we put a filter on. You can see that filter right there. And that was now, it's only showing you people that have the tag community guide. and there's 18 of 18. So I'm happy with that. More than likely, the 32, that's probably some of your initial testing, and that's you opting in and trying things. So we see it a little bit higher there. But you have 18 opt-ins here that are tagged as community guide. And I can also tell you that that tag was probably put on later because when we were in the workflow, I was seeing the number of people that went through your steps was here, is here. That was like 24, something like that. So you have 24 people going through your workflow. The only way to go through the workflow is to opt into the funnel. So you've had about 24 people opt into your funnel. Some of them just are not tagged.
Why wouldn't they be tagged? Shouldn't they? Oh, everybody that comes in.
There's so many ways that could have happened. If I had to guess, I would guess that your workflow was probably inactive when you first launched the funnel. So people were opting in, but when they went to the workflow wasn't turned on, so those actions weren't firing. But your workflow is on now. We can see those contacts are tagged. I'm not concerned about this at all, to be honest, Patricia. This happens all the time, especially when building and launching that first funnel. I would just let it go. I would keep doing what you're doing, and I would not be at all concerned with like the 6 people.
Okay. All right. So now that I've got my opt-in funnel pretty much squared away, to do my sales funnel, do I create a whole new funnel with starting from the opt-in, or do I just create a funnel that starts with the sales function and I go back and contact these people and tell them to go there or send them a link or email or something?
You're right
for the
on
next
it.
step,
You
or
are
like a
right
follow-up
on it.
email or something?
Yes,
Okay.
it is going to be its own standalone funnel, and it does not need to start with an opt-in. They've already opted in. It can start right with an order form. Hey, buy this thing today. And again, you're right on the money. You have this list of people you can now communicate with. I would send them out an email and say, hey, the thing is ready. Come get it today.
Okay. And also, I just remembered I used to own a boutique, and I had a long email list of like over 1,000 people. But should I send an email to those people to let them know that I'm in business?
Probably, yep, absolutely.
I mean, they're not really my target, but they're people.
Well,
I got email addresses I can play.
Okay, great question here. So those are called dead files. A dead file is like that cabinet that's been, or that file drawer that's sitting in the corner of your office and you haven't looked at in 5 years. That contains people's emails. They're dead. They're super cold. They haven't heard from you in years. However, that's still a list. That's still people. And dead files can be super valuable if they're the right customer for the right product. I imagine some of your dead files probably align perfectly with this lead magnet. And I imagine some of them would be really interested in this. I also imagine some of them could care less. And this is the last thing they want to see in their email. So now we think about our email reputation, our sender reputation. It all comes down, Patricia, to do you think there's enough people in those dead files that would be interested in this to make it worth it? If the answer is no, then do not email the dead files because you're going to send out 1,000 emails and you're only going to get 2 opens. Or if you send out 1,000 emails and nobody's opening and nobody's interacting, well, then you're sending signals to the email providers that like, hey, Patricia sends emails and people don't open them, and that hurts your reputation. So easy answer here. If you think that the dead file list is worth it and you'll get enough people that really want to do this thing, then yes, send to the dead files. If you think the dead files won't be worth it and not enough people are going to care and it's just going to hurt your reputation, then do not send to the dead files.
Okay. So would I add the dead file list to my contact list in ClickFunnels without any kind of description or anything? And then as I send them letters, I'll give them a status, I'll tag them, when I send the letter out. So I'll do a different opt-in email for them and tell them if they no longer want to receive emails to unsubscribe or let me know. Yeah.
That's exactly what I would do. Yes, you take are your dead files digital or physical?
Oh, well, actually, they're in my other one of my other workflows and ClickFunnels that I got to figure out how to get them over to this new work file. I think.
Okay, so that means they're digital. Then yes, you would go to your contacts tab. I'll get you set up in the right spot. Let's exit top left.
Exit top left.
Lovely. Customers on the left-hand side, and then contacts. Top right, add contact. And then here, scroll me down, sorry. Okay, so that is if we're going to create just one-off contacts. If you just want to add a single contact, you just use your add contact, and you can add single contacts, like from your dead files, for instance. Let's close this down, though. Ooh, also, let me show you while we're doing that. Click add contact for me one more time. Scroll me down a little bit. Right here, tags. So when you add contacts to your ClickFunnels account, you can tag them. That's actually address. Sorry, it's right here, tags. So when you add your contacts, whether one contact or you're bulk adding contacts, yes, you can add a tag to their profile. That's right. You tag them so you can send them specific emails. There you go. You don't have to create this now, though. Let's close this down in the top right.
Okay. Top right. Top right. This is top right is over here.
Well, click that little pop-up. Just click OK. Or now click X. Nice. Now OK. Great. We want to add mass contacts. So I think it's actions, actually. Click your actions in the top right.
Top right.
Yep.
Where did
actions.
it go? Oh, add contacts.
No,
actions. Okay.
Yeah. There we go. Imports.
Okay.
Now you can bulk add your contacts here. You click new import in the top right, and that's just importing your file of contacts, which you definitely have. A CSV file, that's like a spreadsheet file. And contacts are always coming in CSV files. So yes, what I want you to do is upload your contacts this way, upload all of them. When you upload them all this way, you can tag all of them at the same time.
Well, they're already uploaded. They're already uploaded in the other customer list, contacts.
But is that in a different workspace?
Yeah.
Yes, that's a different workspace. Your workspaces are separate. And that's ideal. We separate workspaces because let's say you have two businesses. One business is your Aints to Saints expert business. Another one might be maybe it's your boutique, right? Totally different businesses. You put business A in workspace A and business B gets workspace B. Now they're separate and you don't ever have to worry about customers conflating. It's never, oh, I hope I send the right email to the right list. All the customers in workspace A are only customers of business A. It's a really easy way for you to stay clean and organized. So you just need to re-upload that contact list to this workspace. Then you can send them emails right from this workspace. Does that make sense?
Yeah, just create the CVS file.
That's exactly right. The exact same thing you did the first time, you're just going to do the exact same thing here.
Alrighty. And then design an email. And
And when it comes to the email, you again hit the nail on the head. You're doing a great job learning. Unsubscribes. You will definitely, whenever you email a dead file or a dead list, you are absolutely going to get unsubscribes. You should. So I would recommend, this is a great time to put right at the top of the email.
At the top, yeah.
Don't make them search for it. Don't make them work for it.
Right.
Just right there. Hey, if you don't want to receive these emails anymore, please feel free to unsubscribe. You will have people unsubscribe, but it's so forthcoming and honest and truthful. A lot of people, they're going to see that and they'll want to read to see, well, what am I actually unsubscribing from?
Yeah. All right. Excited.
Awesome. Me too. Great work, Patricia.
Dante,
Yes.
does the CSV file have to be in a specific format in order for to to be absorbed kind of into the contact list?
That's a great question. And yes, but the format is just CSV.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say you have an Excel spreadsheet or a Google sheet and it's got name, that sheet has their rows, name, email, phone number, address. All of that is already formatted. So just go to Excel or go to Google Sheets and export that list. When you import it, it's already good to go. Great question, Scott.
Dante, I have a question related to that.
Okay, go for it, Marie.
It sounds like somebody wanted to talk first.
No, I think you're good to go.
Okay. How do I create like a campaign, an email campaign? Not necessarily a flow that you can send maybe twice a week. How can I go about that?
Great question.
Because I don't have anything set up for Shopify. The customers I have there are just sitting there, nothing is being sent to them.
Yep.
I think I could import them over here and then I create a campaign for everybody.
Yes, you can. So just like I showed before, when you go to customers and contacts, top right, we're going to hit our actions and imports. When you import your contacts, there's going to be a flow that it takes you through. And in the flow, it will say tag contacts. Just make sure to tag them so that you can tell them apart from your customers and ClickFunnels. This really just comes down to sending, to make sure it's really easy to send the right emails to the right people. So when you import, make sure to tag them. Because from here, we have an app. It's an email app. If you don't have this app, all you have to do is click Add Apps. Takes you to our full app list, and you can just add the email app. But email app is not a workflow. A workflow is a pre-made series of steps and actions. But somebody has to do something to get into workflows, right? You just want to send an email blast out to these people. Hey,
Yeah.
get this amazing deal right now. That is an email. Email, you can see we call them broadcasts. An email is a one-time email blast. So the cool thing about email, broadcast, is when you make the broadcast, you can set it up at a schedule, my sending options. I can send this broadcast later. What this means is I can schedule my broadcasts. If I want to send a broadcast out to my Shopify people on Tuesday and Friday, on Monday, I can just make those broadcasts. I can schedule them for the time that I want it to go out. And then right here in my send to, I can edit my audience. This is why it's so important to tag, because now I can just send this email to people who have the tag of this, whatever that tag is. Let's say you make the tag Shopify customers. So you only send this email to the people that contain this tag. Now you're sending the right email to the right people. Does that all make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So I need to download the customer list, and then I bring it in here.
That's right. You go to Shopify and you export your
Yeah,
contacts.
export. Mhm.
And then you import them to ClickFunnels. Again, biggest thing, just to save time, when you import to ClickFunnels, just make sure to tag them so that when you come here to your broadcast, you're just saying, send this broadcast to the people with this tag. There's no filtering. There's no mistakes. It's easy.
Wow.
Okay. But as the list is increasing, I could always come and add them in here.
What you should do is you should use Zapier. Are you familiar with Zapier?
No.
Okay, cool. Zapier is awesome. Let's say you have an island here and an island here. One island is ClickFunnels, one island is Shopify. Right now, they're completely surrounded by water. There's no way for them to communicate or trade goods. So that's what Zapier solves. Zapier is the bridge between the two islands. So now, as you're making sales in Shopify, Zapier zaps that person's contact info into your ClickFunnels account and then creates a contact here. So everybody you have in Shopify, you also have in ClickFunnels, and you're not having to re-upload lists every week.
Oh, okay, that sounds good. So is there a way, like if somebody places an order on Shopify, like the emails that I'm supposed to send, like for the can it be sent through ClickFunnels?
Absolutely.
Their shipping information, their shipping their tracking number and everything.
Absolutely. All of that can be zapped over from Shopify into ClickFunnels.
Oh,
Yep.
that sounds good. I can just go cancel my Klaviyo account. I don't even know what to do with it.
You absolutely can. I see that every single day.
Dante, how can I go about it?
Go about what exactly?
Like connecting the Zapier and then doing the transfers.
Normally, I would show you because Zapier is not hard. It's just automations. That's all that Zapier is automations. So the biggest thing is in your Zapier account, you just need to connect your Shopify and your ClickFunnels. It's really simple to do. And honestly, you can find so many YouTube videos on how to do this. I bet there's a YouTube video that shows exactly how to connect ClickFunnels and Shopify through Zapier. Just follow the walkthrough. It is going to be very, very simple.
So is it am I downloading it from here, from the apps on ClickFunnels?
Are you downloading what? Zapier?
Zapier, yes.
You definitely can. And this will allow you to have Zapier inside of your ClickFunnels account. So you can make automations and connections without having to leave and go to Zapier.com. You definitely can, but it's not necessary, to be honest. You can do all this externally inside of Zapier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Our Zapier tool is really neat, though. I would download it just to have it around. But your first Zap, especially if you're following tutorials, it's probably going to be all done in Zapier.com.
Okay.
Great questions there.
I'll try. I'll watch it and then I'll see what to do.
Cool. Zapier is really common too, gang. Everybody I know uses Zapier, and we have for the last decade. Let's say you want all of your contacts in your ClickFunnels account as people are opting in and buying, and as people are as you generate customers and clients in your ClickFunnels account, you want all of their information to be stored somewhere on a spreadsheet. That's a Zap. You connect your ClickFunnels account to a Google Sheet, and anytime a new customer is created in any way, shape, or form, Zapier sends that customer from ClickFunnels to a Google Sheet, and now you have what we would call a master sheet with all of your contacts on it.
Okay.
Yep, Zapier is very common. We all use it every single day.
All right. I'll watch some videos about it.
Cool.
All right, Dante.
Feel free to consult ChatGPT on that as well, Marie. It'll really help with automations.
All right, sure.
Awesome. Great stuff.
Thank you.
You got it. Good questions, gang. Great questions. I think Mark might have had our final one. If you're with us, Mark. You might not have. I might be remembering incorrectly.
Me, Mark?
Yes, you, Mark. Did you have a final question, Mark?
Yes. Yes,
Go
I've
ahead.
been around for a long time and haven't been doing nothing lately.
Okay.
So I've lost track of what I'm doing.
Sure.
I've got an opt-in funnel, and then I started doing e-commerce, and then all the shiny objects.
Uh-huh.
And so I could share my thing with you here. It's this is my a preview of my
Okay.
opt-in.
Great.
Okay.
So, end of the day, what do you want to do, Mark? Like, when it comes to starting, Russell has always said, and I agree with this so much, focus on the one. Far too often we start building all these different funnels and it's shiny object syndrome, just like you mentioned. Yeah, it gets me every time too, Patricia. It's bad. So far too often funnel hackers do that. We're like, oh, building funnels is amazing. And we build all these different funnels and make all these different offers. But now we have so many different funnels out there. We really can't focus on any one intentionally like we're supposed to. And a year later, we're like, I did all this work this year, but I accomplished absolutely nothing. I've been there. So what's the main thing you want to do? Do you want to do an expert track? where you teach people about Christ? Or do you want to have more of an e-com track where you're maybe selling faith-based e-com products?
I want to promote the steps to Christ and the spiritual thing. I don't have to make money at it.
Okay, so, well, you can still make money at promoting Steps to Christ, just to be very, very clear. But I think what you're saying is you want to be on the expert track. You really want to show people and just be the expert on Christ and share with people online. Yes?
Yes, and I've been I have limited time and limited resources, so I've been thinking I need help. I need other people. So I've got this idea of cloning myself, helping me to promote and to create the email workbooks and create courses, and through the AI and the cloning and help with the scripts, and that I feel like I have a path where I could do it now.
Yes.
Where last week I didn't really have it, but I think the AI and the cloning and the help with the scripts, I'm seeing the light.
I love that, Mark. I love that. I think the best thing, like, you don't have any Oh, Scotty, it is 30 days. Great question. Sorry, I'll be right back with you, Mark. 30 days, Scotty. You get VIP for 30 days. And by the way, it's very common that people go through multiple times. The first time you go through OFA, it's so much new information, so many new ways of thinking. A lot of times it'll take 30 days for it all to kind of just settle in on you. So here's my preferred method I like to share with people, Scotty. Take the first 30 days and do it yourself. Get as far as you can in the first 30 days with me here. Then I want you to take a week or 2 weeks by yourself. I love being your safety net. It's amazing. It's a pleasure. But take 2 weeks by yourself. Go do the thing without the safety net. You're going to have some wins that you didn't probably expect. You're also going to have some hurdles that you might not have expected. In those 2 weeks, you're going to learn and grow like crazy. After those 2 weeks and after we have a couple hurdles, go do VIP again. You just sign up for VIP. Go to onefunnelaway.com, just sign up for VIP again, and now we have another 30 days together. It's very common for people to take the challenge 2, 3, even 4 times. The record that I know about is 28 times somebody took OFA. Anyway, you don't have to take it that many times. Just do it. Take a week or 2 by yourself, come back to me with hurdles, and that second and third time, that's where I find us really starting to move quick.
Perfect. I wasn't trying to interrupt. Thank you for that.
No, it's a great question, Scotty. I appreciate it. So, Mark, you don't have like a high ticket offer created yet, do you?
No, I don't.
Okay, so in OFA, as we teach it, Russell teaches the webinar. Right, that's the whole expert track of One Funnel Away is all really teaching webinars. And I just don't think you're at the webinar stage yet. You're at the building the community, building the movement stage, and your lead magnet does that perfectly. I think what you should build next is, you really already hit the nail on the head, Mark, a course. A simple course. So people can opt in for this free lead magnet. You can deliver massive value and then sell them like a $19 course, a $27 course, something low price point that's not going to break the bank. It's not a life decision people are having to make here. They don't have to go consult with their spouse about this purchase. It's a low price point, low barrier, ease of entry product. And that's it. Now you would have a lead funnel, your first step in the value ladder, and you would have a low ticket product, the second step in the value ladder. Once we have those, then it's time to move to the webinar step. Of course, you would learn all of that in OFA. But when it comes down to like business and value ladders and what things should I be working on here, Mark, you can make $1 million with just an opt-in funnel and a low price point course funnel. People do it every single day. I think that would be a great place for you to start at. But what do you think from here?
I think that sounds good. I think I could do that.
You probably already have some sawdust laying around that you could take and turn into a $27 course, right?
Yes.
When I say sawdust, Mark, do you know what I mean by that? Oh, I haven't told you my sawdust story, have I?
No.
Okay, we need to. I need you guys to know this. This happens every single day. And the bigger business gets and the more into it I'm getting, the more I see how this is everything. So, selling your sawdust. Well, what do carpenters do? Well, carpenters take a giant piece of wood, they cut it, twist it, shape it, and mold it to not just be a piece of wood anymore, but something beautiful that people want to buy from them. So they just cut wood and make it pretty. But in the cutting of the wood, what do? Well, they make sawdust. For years and years, carpenters looked at this as a cost of doing business. I buy this big tree, I cut it, I reshape it, and I create this sawdust. It was looked at as a cost of doing business until one day a really smart carpenter woke up. Well, before I skip over, it was looked at as a cost of business. So at the end of the day, carpenters forever would take a broom, they would sweep out the warehouse and just push the sawdust out the back, letting the wind take it wherever it takes it. Until one day a really smart carpenter woke up and said, hang on, this is still wood, although it's wood shavings. It's still wood, and it's still product that I paid for. So how can I instead sell my sawdust? That carpenter stopped putting the sawdust out the back, and he started putting that sawdust into bags and storing it. Thus, particle board is born. Pegboard is born. The floors that we walk on every single day today were born. The fire starter was born. A fire starter is just sawdust compressed in wax. So there's a huge lesson to be learned in that as we, as experts, as digital creators, as we are doing things, we also create tremendous amounts of sawdust. And where is your sawdust in your business? What corners are holding the sawdust? I guarantee, Mark, over your career, you have made tons of trainings. You've probably made videos before. You've probably made teachings and trainings on certain topics that you already have laying around. You've already done them. It's sawdust sitting in your warehouse. So now to make a $27 course, I would tell you, go grab your sawdust. You probably have most of that course already created. All you have to do is put it into a ClickFunnels account and make a course out of it. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yes.
Good. Great. Then last thing we have to think about is just value ladders. You have somebody right now on the Steps to Christ step, and that's your opt-in step. That's a free step that they can come in. And when they come in, this lead magnet, the Steps to Christ and how to know him better, this should solve a problem for them. This should help them feel closer to Christ, understand God a little bit better. And that's all for free. Remember about value ladders. I'm actually going to stop your share just so everybody can see this. When it comes to value ladders, the most beautiful thing about a value ladder is every time you help a customer take a step forward in their life, every time they ascend your value ladder, you introduce 3 to 5 more problems they didn't have down here. And this is the game of business. Solve their solutions for free. Help them take a step forward in their personal life of whatever they're trying to do. And as you give them that free step, you introduce 3 to 5 more problems they were not currently experiencing. Now they need help. And guess who's there for help? Mark is, with a course that shows them how to solve these new 3 to 5 problems they're experiencing. Then they take another step forward, and you introduce a new level for them where there's new problems they were not experiencing back here. And guess who's there with that information to help them over that hurdle? It's Mark. It's the most beautiful thing of value ladders, and that's why the money never ends. That's how you see people charging $1 million for their inner circles, $50 million for their masterminds, right? It's because they have helped customers ascend up their life so much that they're at these new levels with these new problems. Very few people experience those problems, but that's what makes it so expensive to get in. Value ladders never end. Your value ladder only ends where the solutions you can provide ends. Does that all make sense?
Yes. Yes.
So good. So for you, I think a great focus point is your first two steps: a lead funnel, bring in free leads, and then a low price point course, anywhere from $19 to $27. That's a sweet spot for courses. It's low barrier, ease of entry. If you just focused on those two and got those two funnels working and converting properly, there's $1 million sitting just right there.
Amen.
Amen.
So when you say courses, are you talking something monthly, repetitive, or
No,
one time?
I'm talking just a one-time course. Now, forever, we've had community sites or membership sites, as we've called them. In ClickFunnels, we've called them membership funnels. All that a membership funnel is a course and a community where they can get continuing education and they can get help with their problems, and you go live in the community once a week talking about the course and giving just training and answering Q&As on the course. That's a membership funnel forever. Course, community, done. If you wanted to, you could add a community to this, but for low price point products, we typically try not to, just so it's not a drain on our time. Like Mark was mentioning already, I don't have much time to do this right now, so for a $27 course in this capacity, I would not put a community on it just so it doesn't drain time. It's just take this course. It's on demand. You can get your answers immediately. The next one that you make, the next product after this $27, that's going to be more high ticket. That's going to be $997 to $1,997. And that one is where I would put the community. That was a great question there, Patricia. So, Mark, that was a lot. I'm sorry, man. Does it all make sense? And do you have questions from here?
Oh. I could begin. I can organize the steps to follow through. Just advertising the opt-in funnel.
Yep.
I could use the free videos or Facebook.
Yes, absolutely.
Uh,
And I would recommend Facebook ads for this. Your opt-in funnel is a perfect funnel for Facebook ads. You should be able to get tons of leads for like 10 cents a lead.
oh, okay. Okay.
Cool. Any other questions today, Mark?
Nope, that's it for today.
Awesome.
Thank you very much, Dante.
You got it. Great to speak with you.
Okay.
All right, gang. What a session. What a day. What a time to be alive. 2025 has been the coolest year to be a marketer ever. It really has. And thank you guys for being along with it. It's a pleasure in my life to get to be here with you and help you along on your journey. I feel unbelievably blessed to be able to do so. For today, I will let you guys go. Tomorrow is Thursday. Great. Tomorrow's Thursday, and Russell is not going to be here this Friday. So any experts this Friday, Russell will not be able to be here with us. He's doing some really cool stuff. However, I will be here like normal. So Friday will be an Expert Friday, just like we normally would have. Oh, goodness, Adrian, I'm so sorry. I have a meeting at 12:20, and I have to make that one. Adrian, if you have a question, feel free to put it in your private VIP community. I'll be checking that in the next hour or so once I get out of this meeting, and I'll be happy to answer. Otherwise, we can catch back up tomorrow as well, whatever works best for you. You guys have an amazing rest of your day. I'll catch you really soon.
Bye.